What's going on, ZX? Phones, carry phones. My YouTube family is ZxPredator. Just got back from Omar's memorial ride. It's crazy that it's been a year already since he left. The official date is tomorrow, but we, per request of my boy Juan, we ended up doing that on Memorial Day itself. Now, story time. Had some issues. Bike issues. We had a radiator punctured, delayed for a couple hours. It was just a hot mess getting up there. But the purpose of this story, if you guys remember the last installment where I was venting about having run-ins with the police, there are some good ones and some bad ones. And luckily today I dealt with a good one. But it's not about the police that I had the issue with. It's more so for the the cagers, the patrons of the road, you know. Now, mind you, there were other riders out there where we're, coming from the memorial ride, and it seems as if every time I'm coming back from that place, this is the third time. Oh, man. And to be honest with you, actually, it was down the road from where I got pulled over last time. Where I had the 3 state trooper vehicles around me, and I had that one little dude with the Napoleon complex trying to provoke me to make a mistake. Which I saw through that game, and I just complied, and I stayed cool. This is not, again, it's not the police, it's the people calling the cops. Now, let me ask you something. Yeah, rhetorical question. But the drivers that don't like bikes, I don't know where in your brain that you find that, oh, I'm going to call the cops on bikers, passing us or lane splitting, in dense traffic. Now, here's the thing. I know there's a petition going to make that, more acceptable here. Okay? Our bikes overheat if we're sitting for too long. Okay? Especially a ZX14. You had a Boost out there. You had a freaking BMW S1000. You had some bikes, they warm up. So we're trying to keep movement. Alright? Now, there's something that I believe occurred with a truck and another rider from a different group that might have almost had a collision. I'm not neither here nor there, but I did see something that possibly could have triggered what ended up happening to me. So it seems as if it's usually the riders or other groups that might have done something, and then the cops come after me. So I'm thinking if I end up going out to that route 23 High Point or whatever, I'm not gonna wear my Predator helmet, and I'm not one to run. But part of me was tempted, but I'm like, okay, I didn't do anything. I'm just gonna pull over. And then I did, and that freaking witch, I hate to say it, but she, as I'm pulled over, she's looking at the officer. Thank you, officer. Mind your damn business. I didn't even know who this woman was. I was doing my thing. But I guess on Memorial Day, I was such a point of importance for her to take that dig as I'm already pulled over. Like, thank you, officer. And then the officer's running my license and my plate and everything. And he's like, everything's clear? Of course it's clear. Made sure I gave him my military ID too. And it's not my get out of jail free card. But it would look really messed up if I know I didn't do anything. And my 365 camera had, all the footage. Right? I'm sitting here like, what was going through that woman's head? Her and her husband or whatever. Like, why are you messing with my joy? I'm just trying to get home. Now, in this day and age, considering the nature of things, you're out here calling cops And the last time I had 3 cops around me, and what if my life ended? What if I was a statistic for a freaking phone call? Because you're frustrated over the fact that bikes are, doing what they're able to do. Man, this is just like maybe a PSA or something, but the drivers who are out there who have intolerance to bikers, take a pause and really stop to think. We're minding our business. You mind yours. It makes no sense for you guys to be all up in our stuff like that. Now, granted, not every rider that we saw, because there was many riders up there. Not all of them were in the right. But if you're going to do that, get the ones who are the perpetrators. Not like, again, I'm just trying to get home. And as a result, I was more than an hour delayed getting home and missing all my damn cookouts. This was for Omar to do the memorial ride, and people like that ruin it for us. Stop and think for a second. Put yourself in the shoes of the ones that you're putting, grief on. This is the 3rd time, again, I reiterate, the 3rd time in that same area within 100 meters of where I got pulled over last time. I'm starting to feel I'm getting harassed up there. But let it happen again. Let it happen again. I'm going to seek counsel. This is becoming complete and utter BS. I have to go through that route to get to Route 23. It is not a good feeling knowing that I go somewhere and somebody is going to call the cops on me just for being on the damn road. That's what I feel. But the man, the myth, the predator, I'm out.